Hey guys, I think I'm live. Thank you for joining us. Today is how to set new goals in life. My name is Rose and I'm a life coach. And like many of you, surely I have fallen many times and I always picked up myself. And yes, that's Facebook reminding me that my event is live. Cool. Well, let's wait for everyone else to join. Got some lovely people joining in today, which I'm very happy. Well, I used to do this every year in my life since I was a little girl. You know, I like the idea of ending one year and starting a new one. Everyone's celebrating, and this year is a little bit more peculiar than other times. But I thought, why don't I do this live with everyone else? So we had a year full of changes, and surely, you know, we all need to have a little bit of me time to sit down and reflect on all that has happened, or at least the changes that happened in our life. I always see changes as transformation. Some things are bad, some things are good, and it's all about trying to find a way forward. So, Way Forward is actually my company. Yay! I have just officially registered a few days ago, so I'm celebrating tomorrow. And yeah, it was a year of changes for me as well. So surely we all relate. And today I have prepared a little idea on how to set goals, but mainly how not to sabotage ourselves in the process, because life is busy, unpredictable, especially nowadays. So let's have a look, a little bit of a brainstorm, how to set goals and how to find a way to make it happen without hurting ourselves in the process. And by that means without sabotaging, without feeling down again and trying to start again. And let's stick to one thing and let's carry on with it. So I'm going to see who else is joining us. It's just 2 minutes from the official start time. It's my first Facebook event, so forgive me if something might not go as perfection. Perfection is not my second name, definitely not my virtue. So I'm really happy to be doing this today. So cool. And tomorrow is the last day of 2020. Dun, 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 dun. Let's have a look. So who is joining us? Joe, Holly, Elvira. Is anyone there? Can anyone write him? Oh, there you are. Hi, Elvira. Hi, Ollie. You guys are there. Yay. Yes, you can write to me. So if at a certain point you guys feel uncomfortable or need more time to think, or there are things that are not clear, please let me know so I can pause and reframe and explain. Excited. Well, I'm very excited today. Who else is there? Is that you guys? Cool. Because after visualizing my own goal and putting it on a visual board that is there, it's a little bit confusing, but I think is I need to be in this place, which I actually painted it. I'm starting painting. It's one of my New Year resolutions from last year, so I'm trying to catch up with it. So that was my oasis of peace, the place that I want to refuge when it's too much. And yesterday, after a lot of consideration, no, it was very impulsive actually. It's been something in my mind for a long time. So I just put a little plan down and I booked my tickets to my retreat to Bali for my birthday in March. So, yeah, just wanted to share this with you so you know that as a life coach, I do also apply my techniques on me and they are mostly successful. I'm so excited, guys. So excited. And so I will be doing these events from Bali in March. Woohoo! Well, yeah, it's all about dreaming today. It's all about, you know, manifesting something that makes you feel good. In fact, in this workshop, I would like to talk about how to pin down your goals, but also on how to make it realistic and see in the space of time where we are actually going to be able to do it, what steps we need to take. Mostly importantly, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Yes. Why is important? You need to have the strong desire, you need to have that passion, because I would like to believe and love to believe that yes, we can achieve the impossible in life if you really, really want to. However, when we set a goal, knowing the core truth of why are we doing it, why are we changing, why are we achieving, why we want to obtain that, why do we desire enough? Because guys, it's gonna be possible, but it's not gonna be always easy, right? Life is already challenging itself, so setting a goal must be realistic, must be specific. So, well, 7:32. I think we're actually starting. Okay, let's have a look who we have here. Elvira, ciao Elvira. Giovanna, she joined us. Hey Joe. Awesome. Wow, wonderful women, so strong. Welcome, welcome. And thank you very much for joining us. Way forward today, way forward. Yes, because it's the last day of the year. So ladies, do you have your pen and paper? If you don't, I'll give you 2 minutes to get some. Anything you can write on, if you have your phone with you and you can write with that, that's absolutely fine. In case you want to take some notes or in case some ideas come up during the workshop, write it down. And make yourself a tea, make yourself comfortable. I made myself a spicy chai tea. Happy days. Woo. We need this too. Light a candle. Set an intention. What is that you want to achieve from this workshop? Light a candle. Create atmosphere. Dynamic. Very good. Got a little bit of background music. I hope you guys can hear me properly. Can you all hear me? Am I going too fast as always? This is actually a test, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. But yeah, we are live. Facebook. Here we go. Excellent. Righty-do. So how do we all start? How to set new goals in life. First of all, take a breath. Please do it. Don't let me do it on my own. Let's all take a breath. Nice and deep, ladies. Because now we're going to start a journey inside our mind and our soul. You need to disconnect from the outside world. Make sure your children, partners, furry animals are not going to disturb you, because this is your me time. You make space for you today, the 30th of December, right? Before the end of 2020. Right, once we disconnect, let's look into our inner self and ask, what do I want? Sometimes we're really bad at identifying what our wants and needs are, because most of us always tend to do what is right, to care about the people that need us, and this is very great and good. But today is about you. So in my case, I would say out and loud, what does Rosita want? Look at yourself like your best friend and say, if I was my best friend, what would I want from you? Looking at me from far, my best friend, what would she say to me? What would he say to me? Okay, so what do we want in life at this stage? Think about the past year. How was your life then, right? What were you happy, not happy about that? Things have changed. Look at yourself now. What's going on in your life? What makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad? Have a little think. Let's see what we can do. Sometimes we just get stuck. Oh, I get stuck all the time. So let's look at life as a wheel. Let's divide it in sectors, little rays, right? I would say 8 spaces. In these 8 spaces, we need to identify each section of our life. For example, I would go for health, family, social life, career, self-love and wellness, romance, passion, love, dreams, traveling, hobbies, physical environment. What's important in your life? Let's put down 8 sections, okay, guys? Please do this exercise with me, because once you have your 8 section, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is ideal, score your sections of life. On a scale of 1 to 10, how is your home environment? Do you feel good where you are? How does it feel? Is it time for decluttering, perhaps? Just saying. Family. Do we speak often with the people we love? What is our relation with all our family? Right? Do we want to improve that? On a scale of from 1 to 10. Career. Where are you at the moment? About a lot of people are life coach. It's all about career at the moment. Such a hard time. So something is bothering you about your career, you then give it a score, and maybe that's the section that needs to attention. However, in terms of career, maybe you want to start a new business. I know actually most of you want to start a new business, which is very exciting. Remember, might be difficult, but not impossible. So, okay, ladies. So once you have chosen the aspect of your life that you want to improve, change, add, deduct, is up to you. Keep that in mind, because now we're gonna work on the lowest score. So which means on a scale from 1 to 10, the lowest score of each section of your wheel of life needs your attention. Let's work on that. So before we move to the growth strategy, I would like to examine the main intention of why. Why did you pick that section? Because of the score, okay. What's going to be the goal about it? So, for example, my vision board said, her holiday itinerary for Bali. That was more of a dream. That was like a luxurious thought. But I just felt the idea of it made me feel so good. It made me feel like I was in the right place at the right time. And the sensation just lighted me up, made me feel lighter, made me feel more focused. And I was thinking, oh, if I do go for a retreat in Bali, I might have more time to invest into my business, in my little way forward, And maybe I will be dealing with things that I always want to change myself, because I keep coaching myself all the time. And on top of that, I also have a work coach. So, I believe people can change. So, okay, let's go back to your goal. Why? Why are you picking this goal? Why? How does it make you feel? What are the real reason? You know what you need to do now? Once you picked your goal, write 3 reasons of why you picked this goal, or why you need to change, and why the specific goal, dream, change in your life will make you feel the best version of yourself. I give you a little bit of time to think about this, because it's extremely important. I'm gonna drink my tea. If I'm going too fast, guys, and you need more time, always let me know, yeah? Is everyone following? Is everyone on the wheel of life? It's a beautiful cold day in London today. So wintry, so Christmassy. Write down your main reasons and analyze it in 3 deeper dimensions. Why do I want to lose weight? Because I want to be beautiful. Why do I want to be beautiful? Because I want to be confident with myself. Why do I want to be confident with myself? Because I want to buy a red dress and wear it for the end of year and feel great. So vain, but so true. So thanks Golly for all the classes. Okay. All right, guys. Take notes if you still need to dig in, if you still need time to think, and then you go back to it later. Because now we're gonna go to the grow method. Okay, you can write grow on a piece of paper. G stands for goal. Which one is your goal? R stands for realistic. I can't see myself. It's like talking to a mirror. Opportunities. Where are the opportunities? Remember, in everything you can find opportunities. And the way forward. Okay, so let's start with goal. Specific. Be very specific. Did you write your first goal specific? So traveling is not good enough. Traveling is very vague, it's very general. When we set a goal, it has to be filtered, the core, right? Okay. So if you want to change your home around, be specific. Do you want to change your colors? Do you want to change the kitchen? Do you want to change what colors do you want? What material do you want? Like, just go really into it, right, guys? Because once we visualize it and it's clear for us to have a plan and then make it happen, find, analyze it, break it all down in little tiny pieces so that we can make manageable steps forward. Because again, life happens. So when you set a goal, you know, things can go wrong. There are things that are unexpected, and it might be a challenge. Okay, reality. Yes, we all know it's difficult. I hate this part of the growth strategy because I'm one of those that do not want to hear about reality. Right? I don't like listening to the news. I find them depressing. So I feel always that every time I get a cold shower of reality, all of my dreams, you know, are heavier to support. But again, focus on yourself. Realistically, what is that we have? There must be an opportunity. There must be a way out. There must be a light side after the dark side. There is always the other side, right, of things. So think of 2020. What is that this year brought to you? Because yes, many things have happened, bad things, negative, but surely of a day or 24 hours, something good must have happened to you this year, right? Let's focus on that. So realistically, it is what it is. Identify the challenges that you have at the moment, your responsibilities, if you have a family, if you have a career to maintain, if you have anything that will take time from you. Because time, my guys, to me, humbly, is the most precious thing in life. I can't buy time, can you? So time goes, doesn't come back. Then those people that can go on and on about the dimension and time is only an illusion, great. But let's be realistic, right? This goal, break it down. Reality check. Can I make it happen? And it doesn't have to happen tomorrow, right? Most things need a plan. Most things take time, right? What you need to do realistically is try to incorporate your new goal, your new plan into your daily life. And that is when your friend gets into sabotage. Because I am the first one is really, really good and not carry on with my goals because sometimes I let life take me away. So realistically, with our time, with what we do in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year, where are we putting this goal? Okay, get yourself a deadline. Realistically, start to pin it down because sometimes things can go forever, right? Set your goal realistically. Do an analysis of your life. How you're gonna fit this? Are you a morning person? Are you a morning person? Are you a night person? When do you work best? Some of us want to get a degree, for example, or start a master course, or carrying on with their learning and life in general. So when is that you will have time to study? Remember, a day is made of 24 hours, guys. I remember when I used to study, as you all know, I had a daughter and I had to work as well. So it can happen. And definitely look after yourself because You cannot achieve any goal if you are not feeling well, if you're stressed, right? So find your ways. Opportunities, example. Um, we usually don't take care of ourselves properly. I mean, we try. You know, they talk a lot about self-love at the moment. They say, yes, self-love, just love yourself. Yes, okay, but for some of us, it's a little bit difficult to understand the concept of self-love, and which is a shame because it's a wonderful thing to do and apply for yourself. So make sure you take some time for yourselves during the achievement of your new goal, because you need to be healthy, you need to be focused, your brain needs to function properly. So mentally, you need to be sane and active. Okay, remember to be dynamic. There are ways. Find your way. The opportunities this year is that we have an online world. We have Zoom, we have Facebook Live, we have Instagram Live. We can learn, we can catch up, we can do things while doing other things. And when you need to focus, just set some time for yourself. We can go on and on and on about all of this. But look at the opportunity. Look what is that you have at the moment. Look at your network of support. Who is there in your life? Who, ah, talking about network of support. Sometimes perhaps it's good at this time of the year also to have a look at all the people that surround our life, right? I don't know if you're in your willow life, one of your aspects was social life, relationships. Let's have a look at these people. Some people, we got to be there for them, okay? They need us. And, sometimes it is time consuming, or sometimes it's life, okay? But we got to make it work. However, we can't just help everybody. And remember, if you want to help anyone, even on an airplane, the oxygen goes always first to you. If you're not well, if you're not happy, if you're not strong, if you're not capable to help yourself, then you won't be helping anyone else. You will burn out and you will all collapse. So let's avoid this. Let's avoid the burnout, okay? Look at the opportunities, support, network, look at the people who needs to be here now, right? Who can be there, who does not want to be there, doesn't need to be there. And then maybe some people, it's time to let them go in a way that I don't want to fight with anyone, cut any cords or anything drastic. Please don't. Perhaps just leave them there. And if sometimes, they don't mean it to hurt us, but some people do. And when you need to achieve a goal, when you need to really struggle in life to get those dreams reality, girls, you will need to be a little bit healthily selfish in a way, right? I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I just want to check my phone to see if anyone is trying to join in and they can't join. I give you a little bit of time to work on your goal, on your reality, on your opportunities, and then we wait for everyone else to catch up to step forward. Okay? Opportunities. You know what's a good trick to try in life? Every time something happens to you, think, what good I can get out of this. It's a real good exercise, actually, guys. And you will see that it's like a medal. You have two sides, yin and yang. Anyway. All right. So once you know your goal, you broke it all down, you did a reality check, you saw the opportunities, identified how and who can help you to achieve your goal. Way forward. I love this. This is the best part. I love this part. Would you guess? That's why I called my little business like that. This is the most exciting part. What is the first step that we're going to take? What is the first step we're going to take? I write it down. If you didn't yet, go to a new page, write your new goal in the middle of the page, and then go again and one more page. You broke your goal down into little things that you need, right? Let me rephrase that. Your goal needs to be broken down into manageable steps. So, what will be the first thing that you're going to do to work on your goal? You write it down. Okay, What is that you need to make this happen? When are you going to do it? Write it down. Do you have a diary? Set a date. Let's think. 365 days. We have 12 months, right, guys? 4.3 weeks a month. Let's visualize how you're going to feel once you've taken that first step. Maybe it's just a little drop in the sea. How does it make you feel? It's a very good idea to try to ensure that your goal, your wants, your needs, your desire, your wishes, your changes are not only intangible. Give it a feel, give it a smell. I'm thinking Bali, coconut oil, sea, forest, and the more I feel that when I close my eyes, the more I want it. And it just activates some sort of willing power in you, right? Okay. Put reminders on your fridge. I don't know, some sticky notes or reminders on your phone. Or what device do you use? Your computer? Put a reminder on your computer. Paint it. I don't know. Put photos around the mirrors. Write it with a lipstick. Put a reminder of the step that you need to take every time you're getting near your goal. Because one day you're gonna feel sick, one day you're gonna be a little bit more upset, one day you had a bad day at work, one day you had a fight with someone you love, and it's not always possible. We're humans, right? Set yourself a reminder. Even if you get down one day, it's fine. Get up the next day and do something even better, right? Work on it. Don't let go. And I know some people that when something goes wrong in the realization of the goal, in the working process of it, because it's like a journey, right? When that happens, they give up. How they give up? By feeling a failure, by saying, that's it, that's me, that's always me. Oh, my dad used to say that. Oh, my mom used to say that. See, I'm never good enough. I never finish anything. Guys, let's not sabotage ourselves. Recognize that sometimes we have a bad day. Recognize that life is not always red roses around. I would love to have red roses everywhere, every day. But, it's fine. We don't have to have that. And we can't have too much of something we like either, Be realistic, okay? Surely you have all health experts, fitness instructors, personal trainers, wellness gurus that can tell you to take care of yourself, right? So in the process of achieving your goal, you're gonna get down, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get frustrated. New challenges might come and just cut your way, and you need to find another way. So if that happens, let's go back to the health, to yourself. Focus back in you, how you're feeling, because obviously you will need perhaps to cut down some toxin, right? Whether it's, I don't know, maybe I drink too much coffee, so I'm trying to have chai tea now. And let me silence this because whoever is there is late. Okay. And people, we spoke about people. And something that keeps coming up in during the coaching, which I would suggest a psychotherapist for that, is codependency. When you notice in your life that you can't do without something, there is a problem, right? And this can be a person, this can be your partner or a friend, or have a look at these things. When every time you feel unhappy, ask yourself why, and perhaps there's some aspect of your life that you need to work on. Cut the cords. I didn't say that. To get stronger, to get the focus back on you, because sometimes we keep giving energy to the wrong people, to the wrong things, and then we won't have the right energy to really, really achieve what is that we want. Okay? It's a rainbow eat beautiful, colorful, fresh fruit and veggies, and love it. And mindful eating. When we eat, and I'm one of those. When we eat, sometimes I don't even pay attention. I just go for it. I'm eating, and I'm already thinking, the plan for tomorrow. Oh, that's what I could post in social media. I need to contact that client. Oh my God, I didn't listen. Oh my God, I forgot that and this. So, guys, uh, focus back on you. Eat a rainbow, drink lots of water, work out, go for walks, whatever, rock your boat. But be active, treat yourself properly, treat your body like a temple. And yes, okay, no one is perfect. We look at each other in the mirror and we say, oh my goodness. Fine, guys, listen, if we don't know ourselves, if we don't see the beauty in ourselves, I mean, no one else will. And it's coming from someone that had this issue about not being amazing for the rest of her life, right? Until she became a life coach and she works on herself. Not joking. Not. Anyway, guys, okay, so I hope you have an idea of what is that I'm talking about. If I go too fast again, if some concepts are not working for you, just let me know. And of course, all of you receive a 1 hour free life coach consultation with me. So I hope you got all the way to your way forward goals and steps, and that you understood how these techniques can be applied. This is something that we can definitely discuss that in depth. And also, if you have just taken notes, you can apply these techniques on every aspect of your life, okay? So, how will I guarantee commitment? Oh, how will I guarantee commitment? How do we guarantee commitment? I need reminders. I need to go back into darkness, into myself, and ask myself, why do you want this? And every time I cheat or I don't work on it enough, then the next day I have a good chat with myself on the mirror and say, okay, that was a bad day. But now don't forget how great this thing is gonna be for you, and how much is gonna the people around you are gonna benefit, and how much is gonna change your life. And this is always what you wanted, and you worked so hard on that night on the 30th of December to get this goal out of your head. So and if you need a little bit more support, contact me. I will remind you why. Because you're special, because you're important, because you're unique, because you're beautiful, because you're a strong and powerful woman, man. And we all deserve to live this life not only as spectators, but actually as active participants, right? And you will be amazed on how many things can happen in your life if you start believing in yourself, if you believe in what is that you want, if you put the right energy into it, if you charge it with the right hit, reason, you'll get there. And my grandma used to say, point to the moon, worse and worse, you'll fall on a star. You will be surprised what the journey will bring you, where the journey will take you. And we're going to move forward, we're going to evolve, we're going to develop, we're going to learn, you're going to cry, you're going to laugh, you're going to share this with a friend. And that day that you get your goals in your hand, you're going to move on to a new goal, because we're only human after all. But you'll be proud. You will be proud of that inner child of yours, of that teenager in you, of the woman and the man that you are today, and the future person for yourself. There will be a lot of effort into it. That's absolutely fine. That's part of life. Okay, what other questions? What if I sabotage my plans? Start again. Easy. Start again. Never stop. Look at the deadline. Make sure you don't cross that one. Yes, we can move it, fine, but let's work harder to get that deadline. You'll be surprised at what you can do. Find your space. Find your quiet. Find your, okay, we have children, we have life. I know. No. Remember, 24 hours, 30 minutes. 30 minutes every day, once a week. It's up to you. When is your deadline? And if challenges happen, stop, analyze, step back, have a good look of the situation, What can we do about it? What opportunities, challenges bring? There is always a way. Work on them. Yeah, they might delay, so you might work on that deadline. Or maybe not. Sometimes big problems come to our way and we think they are going to be impossible. It's like a big mountain, but then this big mountain after the fog is just a little rock that you're gonna kick out of your way. Yep, we can do that. And all of you here, you can all do that. I am surrounded by wonderful women. I am so honored to be here tonight with you guys. Stop singing. Okay. So, what time is it? Oh, half an hour. I was thinking half an hour. Exactly. Of course, if we could have some question and answer or share the goals as a group would have been great. But that might happen in an actual workshop and we might do one day live. And I don't see any questions. Do you guys have any questions, my beautiful girls? Is anyone still there? Any questions? Pam! Oh wow, Pam is there. So awesome. So awesome. Thank you. Any questions, beautiful ladies? So who is gonna book your complimentary life coach hour with me to look better into your goals and just to go through all of this wonderful thing that we spoke about tonight? Your why. If you want to talk about your why, I cannot find the why. Don't worry, we will get rid of your toxic people like jellyfishes. Don't touch them, just wash them away for a while. So tomorrow, the end or a new beginning? I think tomorrow is going to be a new beginning. What do you think? I hope you still have a little bit of tea left. So, before we conclude, when you get lost, breathe, close your eyes, relax, look inside yourself. What do you feel? How do you feel? Why do you feel it? Analyze, check, where am I with my goal? What am I doing to achieve my goal? Am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? How can I improve? How can I go better? How can I slow down and still make it happen? Right? It's okay to ask questions yourself. It's okay just to focus, but analyze and move forward. I know it's a lot of words put together, but I'm here to help. And I've done it many, many times again. And I can guarantee you, ladies, it's a skill that you can learn. I can promise you. So, everything is possible. Challenging, some things you might not achieve. Yes, because that's true too. Sometimes you don't achieve all of your goals. And of course, if I'm a 42-year-old, which I'm not, and I want to be a basketball player, well, is that going to be achievable? Like, you know the answer. However, to me, it's the journey. To me, it's moving forward, it's doing something, it's being dynamic, it's making sure that I live and experience the best that I can for what I can do. I mean, life is a gift, right, ladies? It's a gift. So let's make the most of it. And at the end of the journey, you might learn something new or about yourself, or maybe you go through a self-healing from something that happened to you in the past. There is a process for everything, there's a journey for everything, and sometimes you'll be surprised how we get sucked into the routine and our days go by, so many of them feeling exactly the same of yesterday and tomorrow. It happens. So what we do, we learn the journey, those experiences, we take the positive out of it, and we move on, because life is learning, but mostly life is what you make of it. and I really truly believe in it. In fact, I got my sister to engrave it for me on my 30th birthday present. Don't know if you guys can see it. Love. Anyway, you got the idea. Life is what you make of it. Well, thank you very much for following me today, and hopefully we're going to have more of this, but also because you got a chance to see all of you there. Oh, Dario is there as well. Dario, thank you. Thank you, guys. Make things happen. Yes, do make things happen. Alrighty, one more day to go for 2020, and then it's gonna be a new year, guys. Happy New Year. I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me today. I love you. Now, how do we end this live session?